Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. Today is an update for the This Is Pantasy Project Pan. This is a Pantastic Ladies collab group project that was created by Allie over at Wonder in Allieland. This project started October 11th, 2021 and goes until October 11th, 2022. And October 11th is the National Mythological Day. It has bi-monthly updates, so the last update was in December, and this is now February. It is a project that is based on fantasy and mythology. It is a rolling style project, and it has 21 prompts, I believe, and you can do as many or as few as you like at a time. I started with, I believe, 11, and I currently have 10 projects going. Whoa, numbers are hard sometimes. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with the products I have currently going in this project. The first is Basilisk. That is a basilisk. I didn't write down the descriptions of the creatures, sorry, but the prompts for each creature, a basilisk is for a dark matte shadow, and for that I brought in my Maybelline City Mini in the shade black, and my goal is to hit pan. I keep hoping any day now I will hit pan on that. As you can see, there is a great big dip in there, and any day now I'm going to expect to hit pan. I use it mainly as eyeliner, but I also occasionally use it to darken up the outer corners, and sometimes as part of an eye look with like a black and gold or black and purple, things like that. So that is good going so far. I have used it since the last update. I have used it 19 times, bringing my total usages to, quick math, 34 times I've used it in this project. And like I said, expecting to hit pan on that any day, and as soon as I do, that one will be done, but not yet. Next up is for Centaur, a duo product, and for that I brought in my this little compact duo from Espionage Cosmetics in the shades Dungeon Crawler and Go Alone. And my goal for these was to use them 5 times, and in the last 2 months I have used them 5 times, and you can see them there. I will give you swatches. So one is a chocolate brown with a teal shift, or with a reddish base, and the other is a light green with a gold reflect in it. And I don't know if you'll be able to see the green, but there is the brown. And let's see, we get that teal shift. And then the green is there, but it's really hard to see in this lighting, but it's there. And those were beautiful colors. I would often wear them together along with some browns from my Pan That palette and some golds from other projects, and that was a nice combination, and I love those. So those I used 5 times. That met my goal, so I'm rolling this product for Centaur out, and we will be rolling something in its place. Next up is Dragon, a large product, and for that I brought in this very large body lotion, body souffle from Human and Kind, and I started the project. It was up here somewhere. Last update it was here, and now we are down to here, so this is almost done as well. Definitely be done before the next update, so I'm going to count that as done, because 2 months updates, and that's going to be gone in the next use most likely. And so we're going to roll that out, so that's 2 rolling out. Next up is for Cyclops. That is a single shadow, and for that I brought in my L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow pot in the shade Midnight Blue. My goal for that is to use it 20 times. I have used it 3 times since the last update, bringing it to a total of 7 uses altogether. And this is what it looks like. It is not a loose powder, but there is a dip starting to happen in there. And that is really a nice shade, very dark blue, metallic. And yeah, like I said, there is that. So I have 13 more uses to go before that's going to roll out. This one doesn't get as much love, but I'm hoping in the future I will definitely start using this more as I have other colors to pair with it. But it's a really nice shade and I'm hoping to get more love out of it. Next up is for e.l.f., a product that makes you feel beautiful. And for me, that I chose was a highlighter, and I brought in my Real Her Confidence in My Glow deluxe size highlighter, and yeah, it's just Confidence in My Glow. And my goal is to hit pan. Let me see if I can, there we go. I got it. I know how to do this. Yeah, I've been using it fairly regularly, and as you can see, yeah, there's a little bit of a dip going in there, but nowhere near hitting pan as far as I can see. So this is going to be in here for quite a while. Yeah, just it's really packed. I mean, there's definitely a slight little dip going in the middle, but I don't think we're close to hitting pan unless this is a really shallow pan, but I don't know. So that is going to keep going and we'll keep using it. This month update, I used it 20 times, and that is where we are. Prior to that, I used it 13 times, so that brings us up to 33 uses in this project, and still going strong. So no pan in sight. Let's see, that is Fairy I completed, Gnome I completed. Next up is for Leprechaun, a product that you will have luck with. And for that, I brought in my First Aid Beauty primer, and my goal was to empty it, and I did. When I brought it into the project, let me see if you can see the mark. It's faded, but it was right there. Not a whole lot left. I did cut it open and scrape everything out, and put it in this little jar here, and today there's a little bit of residue in there, but not enough to do my whole face. But today, that is all that is left. I will probably try and use that up next time, but not enough for a full use. So that is done. That finished today. I was really surprised that went really fast all of a sudden. But that is complete. So that's a third product rolling out. 3 products rolling out so far. That is really good. I'm very happy with myself. I'm happy. Yay. All right, and then flipping my notebook over, we have for the prompt unicorn, a brand new item, and at that time I brought in my NYX Epic Wear liner stick in pure white, and I have it down for using half of it. So I've been measuring it, and let me hold up my notebook here for you to see. So we started up here, and then we are down here. Not very much progress over the last month. I didn't have to sharpen it, so it didn't go very far, but our goal is to get it way down here, and we're still way up here, so got a long ways to go. That's not going quite as fast as I thought it would, and that's okay. It'll probably be in here for the whole project. I don't remember to use it all the time, but over the last 2 months I have used it 11 times. Prior to that, I used it 12, so that brings it to 23 uses in this project and still going strong. So yeah, it's going to be here for a while. Same with the next product, which is Vampire, a blood red product. And for that, I brought in my Avon Speed Dry Nail Enamel in the shade Vamp It Up. And as of the end of the year, I believe I marked that. Maybe I marked that at the update. Oh dear, I have 2 marks on here. Okay, I think this is where we were in this project here. We are now down to there, just below the mark I made on this side, because I don't know why I made marks on both sides, but I did. So we have used it a little bit. I've used it twice since the last update, bringing it to 4 uses total. And I have my goal set for 20 uses, so that's 18 more uses in this project, and it'll be rolling out. I am slowly whittling down all the other polishes in my rotation and just keeping my rotation to project polishes that are in projects. So hopefully this will come up more often, but so far it's gotten some use, but not a lot, and it'll probably be here for a while longer. Next up is for the shade, is for the prompt Werewolf, and it is Celestial themed product, and for that I brought in my Galaxy Chic shade eyeshadow palette, and I'm focusing on the shade Moon because it's a werewolf and moons. And I was just looking at, I've only used it twice. Let's make that twice because I used it today. It is just in this center. Nope. Take that back. I did not use it today. I used Milky Way today. So I've only used it once apparently in the last month. So not much change in that. Bringing it to a total of 6 uses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6 uses in this project. So yeah, I have to focus on using this more often. I will probably try and pair it with the blue eyeshadow. Because Midnight Blue and the Moon plus blue and silver look really good together. Yeah, so I need to focus on using this more. 6 uses is not a lot. I have it in for 20 use goal. And yeah, so far I've only used it 6 times. So that's not so great. Not so great. Finally, the last product yeah, I'm currently working on is for the prompt Witch or Wizard, and that is a magic themed product. And for that I brought in my green lipstick. That is what I'm calling it because I have no idea what the brand is. It is one of these pH activating lipsticks. I'm wearing it today, and this is what it is looking like right now. And I have been measuring it on a piece of paper, so I'll show you on my notebook that. I've been making pretty steady progress. We are right here. We started up there, and we are currently, if I can get my finger to go in the right direction, there we go. We're currently down here, so I've made a good bit of progress there, and that's how much is left. I've been layering it underneath other lipsticks. I've been wearing it on its own like this, and sometimes I'll even put it on and smudge it off a little bit, and just as, because it's a balmy texture feel, but then it leaves the pink on my lips. And so yeah, that is where we are now. Now I need to bring in 3 new products. Yes, 3 new products. Yes, 3 new products. So one moment, and I'm not going to roulette them. I'm going to pick them because strategies, but I will be right back. Okay, I'm back with the products I have picked, because of, like I said, because of strategy. Some of these prompts are harder for me to complete and pick products for than others, so I figured this project, I'm just going to pick them as I want them. So I'm just rearranging things here. So the first prompt I'm bringing in is for Hydra, a product you keep panning and panning but never finish. So for that, I am bringing in my Pond's Rejuvenous Lifting and Brightening Eye Cream. This thing is huge. It is 1 fluid ounce, or 29.5 milliliters. And I've had this for quite a while, and I keep using it, and it's still really full. I mean, for an eye cream, this is huge, I think. So I went ahead and shined a light in through there, and we are starting here, which is about halfway full, I believe. So my goal for this is to keep using it until it's gone. It'll probably be a while because you don't use a whole lot every time. So we'll see how far we can get on this during this project, but that is definitely to get used up. Next up, I brought in for the prompt Kraken, a product that has a lot of pigment, and I am bringing in my Koki lip powder And that is it there. It is a powder, liquid to powder lip product, and it is in the shade Claret. And let me swatch that for you. And it is very pigmented. And that is the color there. And I'm going to bring this in for 10 uses because it's a product I bought when I got back into makeup back in like September. And I think since then I've worn it maybe 3-4 times. And I need to remember that I have it because I'm starting to accumulate a lot more makeup than I used to have, and then I'm forgetting that I have things. So I'm trying to remind myself to use them. So that is for that product. And then lastly, I am bringing in a prompt. Let me flip my notebook. For the product for the prompt Zombie, something that is falling apart. And the only thing I have currently in my collection that is falling apart is this Rimmel Magnifies Electric Eye Palette. The lid is broken, so that is falling apart. And I was trying to decide how to pick because there's a lot of shadows and I don't want to like just use the one palette once. So we're going to randomly pick, I'm trying to hold this without dropping it, randomly pick one of the shades in here. I'm excluding the black shade here because I don't need another black to work on because I'm working on a couple already. So I have pulled up my Tiny Decisions app and put in 1 through 11, and we're going to randomly pick a color to work on, and it is going to be number 6. Okay, so you can't see that, but I can. And number 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it is this shade right here. It does have a little bit of a gouge in it, but I'm going to work on that using it 10 times. That sounds like a good number. I did have this palette in my 50 Shades of Purple already for 5 uses total, but we're going to focus on this one shade for 10 uses and see if we can get some love out of this palette because this is one of my older palettes. I think it's my second oldest palette next to my City Mini, which is my oldest right now. And this is my second oldest. They might actually be the same age. I don't remember. But I remember I got them both about the same time ago, a couple years ago. So yeah, we're going to work on that shade to use for 10 times. And that is it for today's update. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed my content, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified every time I upload a video, hit that notification bell and they will let you know. I usually post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And yes, this project is open to anybody, so if you want to join, I will leave the link to the Pantastic Ladies collab group in the description, as well as Allie's channel, so you can check out everything there. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, or evening, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye!